Hello, judges. I am Alice and I am representing XP Investment here in the best measurement case in the North American Customer Centricity Awards. We are XP and we were founded in 2001 and we are now a leading financial services group with a technology-driven mind. We were born as a client-focused business. We came to address a need in Brazil to the customers to have more access and to get to know more and learn to invest their money. All the solutions we launched had the customer's best interest in mind, and as we grew, our broker services started to reach the whole country. And we constantly asked ourselves, so how can we maintain this level and pace of expansion, but still keep our mindset and principles of customer centricity? How can we balance growing? How can we balance the expansion with quality and customer experience? Our research team and quality, they started to stress benchmark cases and methods. And in 2016, we started to implementing the NPS as a metric, but this was in 2014. But in 2016, we started to realize that it was essential for us to have NPS as a method. How can we bring the whole company to execute this framework and the inner loop and the outer loop as the model recommended, and that we discovered really important for us. Also making adjustments that we discovered it was really important for us to fit our business particularities. This is the Bain Company framework, which we really like. So at the time, we had 3 questions to answer and problems to address. The lack of centralized vision of the customer's pain points. So we never looked at these as at a systematically approach. The fragmented vision of the customer experience journeys. So you had separated teams looking at separated journeys and not seeing as they complemented themselves and how they adjusted. And we have the process of decision making very loose, and we needed to address with governance and with compliance. As we tested and corrected our own version, and addressing not only NPS, but CSAT, CAS, and other metrics, we reached our adapted NPS method, becoming a more customer-centric company. Obviously, we love to perform the inner and the outer loop, and we can see the difference and importance in both approaches. Since the NPS had proven successful to other companies with problems similar to ours, we knew then that one problem would be scale. So to provide financial products, we needed to offer to our customers wealth management services to teach them how to invest and help them how to invest. This model was supported by the independent registered investment advisor. It's a great model a great tactic to scalability in a country in huge dimensions, continental dimensions, such as Brazil, presenting the challenge of managing all these people. But with the need to bring granularity to the NPS, we started to realize that we needed to look closely. So now we carry 3 types of NPS researchers that are: 1, onboarding. After 30 days of opening an account, we are monitoring how we are receiving this customer. The anniversary survey, so every 6 months, we measure their propensity to recommendation and loyalty. And the churn that. So after the client withdraws most of their equity, we want to understand their motivation. Are they going to buy a house, to make a trip, or they are going to other companies, and how can we avoid that? How can we keep them here? Can keep our platform as the way they want to stay. So each one of the surveys are divided into drivers, which were an adaptance that we made that was really important for us. We have the drivers such as costs, information, technology, products, and information materials. And these structures enables us to see more closely and to aggregate more information and add responsibility to each team on each journey. So after the customer gives us the grade, so from 1 to 10, how would you be likely to recommend XP? They tells us what are the driver, what are the main reason for that grade. And that's how we can measure the grades of the NPS drivers. We have actually, and this is the drivers. We have a great example here, a great case about the NPS and the app and website. So we was starting to see that we have a not huge, not perfect NPS, but our platforms were distant of what they could be. So we started to look closely. And in these points that we marked in red, prior to that, we spend time focused on those teams. So making workshops and conducting more service to understand more the behavior and why the promoter is a promoter, why a detractor is a detractor, asking them home to test our products, and conducting the outer loop mostly with those teams. And now we have a improvement that we never thought that could be possible in such time with the NPS of the website and application. So another factor, another change we made in the NPS system that we found it essential here in XP was the goal setting. So as we are a very meritocratic company, we needed to address NPS as a metric in the goal setting, in the performance cycle. And we begin with our CEO. So the most important metric goal in his panel actually is the NPS. And we started to drill down to our CEO, CTO, CMO, and other leaderships, and almost 60% of our employees have now our NPS or CSAT or satisfaction metric. So they always look to what the customer says and what they need in terms of satisfaction, not only revenue or other goals. And this one was very important for us. With this all said, in the last years, our results that I want to share with you, some of the results are our NPS increased from 63 points in April in 2016 from up to 74 in January 2020. We are very, very proud of this number, which we consider a high number, but we know we have space to do more. We see the possibility of further growth, so we are working on this. Our next goal is to have 80 points in our NPS. So we measure several transactions indicators such as the set that we mentioned, and this one particularly reached 92% this year. So we were recognized in some programs here in Brazil. Last year, we received by a national award called Best Metrics of the Track Sale Company. We received the Customer Experience for Best Metrics award. And we are finalists currently in 3 prizes, including the North American, and we are spreading the word of customer experience and customer centricity among our market here in Brazil. We give lectures, we talk to customers and to other players in benchmarks and meetings, what we found really, really important for our process of growing and learning more. We also have a financial result to share with you guys. So we developed the XP's economics study, which we link financial results with the NPS based on more than 50,000 responses in the NPS, and adding more customers' behavior data such as dropout, new money. Over 12 months, we were able to understand some patterns of behavior, and some of the conclusions are such as a detractor's annual evasion is 2 times greater than evasion of a promoter. Promoter provides 80% more resources than a detractor and 50% more than a neutral. With this model, we wanted to show even the skepticals that NPS is just satisfaction, but don't give us results, financial results. We wanted, and we could show them the importance of looking closely and respectfully to what your customer is saying and what they are asking you to address it. So this was a really important study that opened doors internally for us to make projects and grow our CX teams and our initiatives. Thank you, guys. I'm going to answer the questions in another video, but it was really important for us to share with you our case in measurement. Thank you.